What would happen if the Colorado River dried up? This is a real big concern. By the year 2050, 5 to 20% of the river will be dried up.
5 to 6 million years ago, the Grand Canyon was carved out by the Colorado River, pulling away layers of rocks. The deep canyon walls are formed by harder rocks, resisting the current of the river and not getting stripped away. The whole Grand Canyon is 277 miles long and about 18 miles wide. It goes up to a mile deep, and the river sits at the very bottom of it.
The Grand Canyon is mild weather year-round because of the high altitude and presence of water. All 4 seasons are present. The graph shown on the screen is the average annual weather at the Grand Canyon. Green line is the record high at 120 degrees. The yellow line is the record low at negative 22 degrees. The red line is the average high per month, and the blue line is the average low. If water were to leave, not only would it affect wildlife, but the weather could change drastically. The climate would change drastically, causing the average temperature year-round to go up. At first, the weather would become unpredictable with the rainfall causing flooding. Eventually, all of the water would go away, and without water, there would be no water to evaporate, to turn into rain and help grow vegetation and sustain wildlife population, including humans.
There are currently over 535 different types of animals presiding within or near the Grand Canyon. Of those 535, approximately 373 species are birds, 89 are mammals, 47 are reptiles, 17 are fish, and 9 are amphibians. If the Grand Canyon ran out of water, one of the first things to be impacted would be the plant life. Water is arguably the most important part of survival for plant life, and in all likeliness, most all of the plant life would die. The lack of water itself, however, would prove to be more fatal to animals than the plants dying. Many animals would die of thirst and malnutrition. Soon afterward, the surviving animals would abandon their Grand Canyon home and find a place that is more suitable for their survival. The results of that migration could be unsafe to not only those animals, but other animals and even humans. Animals would migrate to different forests, rivers, mountains, etc. that would already be inhabited, and there would be fights for property, resulting in many of those animals' deaths. It gets really dangerous when animals try to seek permanent shelter in already human-populated areas. The reason animals would find human areas pleasant include the food and water provided by trash cans or dumpsters, gardens, flower beds, lawns, and sprinkler systems. For the herbivorous animals, take elk, deer, skunks, and raccoons as an example, it would be dangerous because of automobile-related accidents, diseases, and animals attacking people due to feeling threatened. It would be more dangerous when carnivorous animals, like bears, bobcats, mountain lions, or wolves, among many others, moved into neighborhoods, because then the people themselves would become endangered whenever they stepped foot outside.
Humans will be greatly affected by the drought of the Colorado River. People from Nevada already use little water. They have limited amounts of sprinkler time for their lawns and how long they can go into the shower. It's kind of like California with their drought, but it has been that way for a longer time. And produce will definitely be affected as well because Yuma is a big producer in lettuce, and so during the winter months we wouldn't have as fresh of lettuce because lettuce production would go down because there wouldn't be enough water to water those crops. Not only that, 16 million jobs will be lost, according to an article in the LA Times. It said that recreational jobs and tech jobs and water jobs would all be lost, and Phoenix, because of water rights to other states and other places like Yuma and Nevada gets their water solely from the Colorado River, Phoenix could actually become a ghost town because, yeah, we wouldn't have enough water to drink and consume.
The Grand Canyon Skywalk Bridge was opened in 2007. When standing at the edge of the bridge, it is over 2,000 feet down and over 3 miles to the other side. The bridge is able to hold the weight of over a dozen 747 fully loaded planes and over 100 mile/hour winds on a daily basis. To be able to access this bridge, you must purchase the gold package for $76.43 or the VIP package. The Grand Canyon is one of the most iconic landmarks in the United States and even in the entire planet. With the growing concern of the river drying up, it raises the question, what can you do to help preserve this natural wonder?